Let's talk about how we pull on a horse, especially in a snaffle bit. What we see a ton of is people try and make that pull directional for what they want out of the horse, where the real goal should be apply pressure. So whenever I take a hold of a horse in a snaffle, what I want to think of is I'm pulling with my elbow. My hand is just the connector to the rein. So as I take a hold of this horse, you can see from the side I've got a straight line through from my elbow through my hand to that horse's mouth. As he went lower, if I wanted that pull, my elbow is going to elevate. Also from the front angle, I don't want to be closing up or opening or bending my wrist like this or like this. I want to just take a pull that I feel like I can maintain. So what we see a lot is, and Shorty here, he might be a little too nice a horse to demo this, but we see horses that want to elevate their heads and then the rider drops down. They start trying to pull down. When you do that, what that horse is going to do is lock their jaw up against that pull. And when you see people that ride like that, if they've ridden the same horse a lot, that horse is going to develop a fat neck down here and low because that horse is bracing up against that pull. Where if we use our pull like I demonstrated with my elbow, I can maintain that contact with, I guess you would call it more like a floating hand. So if we might get lucky and Shorty here might pick his head up a little high, which would be good. But see, I just want to take a little pressure on this mouth right there, trying to maintain that straight line from my elbow to my hands. And I keep that pressure, and Shorty's going to experiment with it and try and figure out where he can put himself that makes that pressure go away. So if he relaxes down low, then I'll relax my hands back to him. Good. Take that pull again. Good. He relaxes down low. I relax back to him. What I don't absolutely want to do is do anything like this, lock down, or give him something he can brace against, or put him in a place where he's going to balance on my hands and lower my shoulders. So real important that connection comes from your elbow, pull through your elbow to get a feel of that horse's mouth, and just maintain that pressure and let him decide what he wants to do with it. When he finds the right spot, let go.